Hello and welcome back to something a little bit different. We're doing a musical today. Epic, the musical, in fact. If you don't know what Epic is, this is a musical adaptation of the Odyssey. And I am a big fan of Greek mythology and classics and all of that kind of thing. So Epic really grabbed my attention when I became aware of it about a year ago. And I've been following it ever since I think the Ocean Saga, a bit before the Ocean Saga came out. I think I started following it. I can't remember exactly, but it's probably been about a year by now. I'm a fan of music that tells stories. I'm not musical myself, so I really appreciate when other people use music in a really artful and just as a way to tell stories, not just in the lyrics, but in the instrumentals and in the motifs and everything like that. I find that so cool, and I love all ways of storytelling, and music is a way that really interests me because it's not something that I can create. I can write stories, I'm confident in my abilities to write stories, but using music to tell stories is a skill that I can just appreciate without being able to do. So I've really enjoyed Epic because it's a musical that, number one, is about something I really enjoy, and the fact that it's Greek mythology, it's the Odyssey. And number two, it uses music really well to tell stories, and Jorge and his team have done an amazing job at this, and I'm so excited for the Wisdom Saga. I've been looking forward to it. I got home from work 5 minutes ago, sat down and recorded. I finished listening to the Thunder Saga again, sat down, and now I'm recording this. Like I said, I have been following this since the Ocean Saga. It's inspired me to reread the Odyssey a few times and reignite that enjoyment of classics. And I'm very excited for this album in particular because I guess I should say what I actually know about the musical, apart from the saga that has been released. I've been kind of casually following it. I haven't been subscribed to the Patreon, Jorge's Patreon, or seeking out clips and snippets and stuff, but I've come across them as I've engaged with it. So, for instance, I'm so excited for Legendary. I've had Legendary stuck in my head for 3 months since I first sat down and listened to the snippets and clips of it, and it's sitting in front of me on my computer, and I've heard the first few notes a couple of times while setting up, and I'm very excited to sit down and listen to Legendary. Partly because it's a really catchy tune, but partly because I love Telemachus. Since reading the Odyssey in high school classic class, I really Telemachus as a character. I connected with him and I really liked him. He's probably my favorite character in the Odyssey, although Princess Nausicaa is up there as well. She's very cool, and I'm interested to see if she's going to be in Epic. I'm not expecting it, but it will be cool. But yes, this is a very rambly introduction, so thank you for bearing with me if you do. Like I was saying, I haven't been seeking out clips of the, demo clips and work in progress clips. But I've come across them, so, I know the chorus of Legendary. And I might maybe sing along. We'll see how brave I feel. I'll definitely be mouthing. But I know the chorus of Legendary. I know bits of Little Wolf. I know the setup of God Games. I know a few lyrics and lines from Love in Paradise. So I kind of do have some idea of what I'm getting into and what to expect in this saga, but not, obviously I don't know the full songs. What I am very excited about in the saga is getting to see Telemachus and seeing Ithaca and kind of getting that glimpse into it. Because, like I said, Telemachus is probably my favorite character of the Odyssey. And if you've read the book, then it actually opens with a few chapters following Telemachus and how he's kind of under his father's shadow, and it's his coming of age story as much as it is Odysseus's coming home story. Like, Telemachus is a main character as well as Odysseus, and I'm very excited to see Epic's take on Telemachus. And what I've heard of Legendary, it's great. And the other thing I'm very interested to see is Calypso. Because Calypso's not my favorite character. She's the kind of character I want to do a deep dive study in, because she has a really, like, one of her most notable points in the book is when she has a speech about the double standards of the gods, and how if it's a male god, then he's allowed to take whoever he wants as a lover. But she, as a female god, isn't allowed to take whoever she wants as a lover, and he's taken away from her. Which, questionable consent aside, makes her an interesting character in that calling out of the double standards. But on the whole, I'm not a huge fan of Calypso as a character. However, I forget the name of whoever voices her in Epic. But what I've heard of her, she has a stunning voice, and I'm very much looking forward to her songs. Okay, so, is there anything else I want to say before I get into this? Probably not. I may split this into 2 separate recordings. We'll see how long it gets and how rambly I get. But I'm just listening to the music, so I don't have the live stream up or any of the visuals that were in the live stream. Wasn't able to watch that, but I probably will go back and watch it if I can find it when I'm finished. Not sure if I will be able to find it. It may have just been a live thing. But if not, that's alright. I'm sure plenty of animatics will come out. Yeah. I will probably be pausing it and talking. We'll see. I don't know how this is going to go. I've never done a music reaction before, so bear with me. Let's just see how this goes, shall we? Let's do it. Legendary. I'm very excited. All the layers, that like different levels.
It's just me, myself, and I, stuck in my bedroom, living in this world you left behind, dreaming of all these monsters that I'll never get to fight. But boy, I wish I could, so I could bring the world some light. Cause I'm stuck with your stories, but no clue who you are, and no idea if you're dead or just too far. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight those monsters.
That Athena tune in the background. Also, I need to actually figure out what the names of all of the singers are. But I don't actually know where to find the credits. Mako? Miko? Yeah, whoever sings Telemachus, I'll put it up on screen probably. I wasn't sure about him in the demo I heard of the like one line of the trailer, but he sounds great. I think I was just really used to Jorge singing the example and it sounding very much like Odysseus, but this works so well and so good. And I just, like I said, I love Telemachus because I love the young man who is stepping into adulthood with no role model, but with this legend of a father looming over him.
Come and give me a sign.
And then the Athena theme.
If I fight those monsters, is it you I'll find?
Also, I love that line, if I fight these monsters, is it you I'll find? Because Odysseus has become the monster, right? So, is Odysseus the monster he's going to have to fight? I hope not. I don't think that would quite fit with the story, the original, but that may be what Jorge goes for.
If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary.
That high voice is so nice. It's smooth. I don't know music terms, but it sounded really pretty.
Fight the harpies and Camabras. The minutes are even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be
legendary. Okay, new stuff.
In our halls, trying to win the heart of my mom, but she is standing tall. 108 old faces of men who call me small.
Oh, the delivery on that, of men who call me small, just... Oh, I don't know, that got me, because just, again, like, that sense of him growing up in this house full of people who don't take him seriously, but also it's his house, and he doesn't know how to deal with it, but he feels like he needs to do something, but they don't take him seriously. It's great. And I loved his delivery on that line.
108 old faces of men who call me small. They keep taking space and it's not much longer we can stall. Cause they're getting impatient, dangerous too. And I would fight them if I was half as strong as you. Somebody help me, come and give me the strength. Can I do whatever it takes to keep my mom safe? If so, then
there was a little bit of a crack or a growl or something on that safe that added, oh, it sounded great.
Give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and
that again, I don't know what instrument it is, but there's like a background, almost like piano? Maybe it is piano, because piano's Athena's instrument, right? So there's like a yeah, now you see I cannot keep a tune, but it's like I'm not gonna try it. But there's a background little jingle, kind of, that I don't know if that's like Telemachus's motif or theme or whatever, but yeah. I'm listening to music and repeating musical things is very difficult for me because I can't hold a tune unless either I know it really, really, really well or I have something to follow. Yeah.
The minutes are even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. Where is he? Where is the man who loved you to wife? Oh, 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 where is he? Where is the man with whom you spent your life? Cause it's been 20 years and we still have no king.
Oh, the time skip. 20 years. Whew. Technically, I think it was only 19 in the Odyssey, but close enough. But yes, we're finally synced back up to the timeline. But also that overlapping of the voices and the multiple voices singing, it sounded really, I don't know, yeah, I assume, is that a harmony? I don't know if that's a harmony or not, but that harmony sounds like what that might be.
It's been 20 years and we still have...
And then Telemachus coming up in front of them as well, and well, you have the backing of all the suitors, and then Telemachus coming up with the 20 years. That probably sounded horrible. This is going to be fun to edit.
In your life, cause it's been 20 years and we still have no king. Give me a chance, a single opportunity, and I'll overcome these obstacles and scrutiny. And boy,
Oh, I wish I had more bass in my headphones, because that was good.
and I'll overcome these obstacles and scrutiny. And boy,
Also, I really like that Telemachus's voice is kind of like, it's got a flow to it. He's like flowing and he's like, woo, let's do it. And then, whatever his name is, Antboy, comes in and just stops it. He's like, boy. And then Telemachus's like flow just completely stops. And the music also echoes that.
I'll overcome these obstacles and scrutiny. And boy.
And there's a much more of a in the background, which sounds really cool.
When's your tramp of a mother gonna choose a new husband? Why don't you open her room so we can have fun with her? Don't you dare call my mother a tramp.
Ooh, this sounds really good, guys.
I just did. What you gonna do about it, champ? Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight this monster, is it you I'll find?
Oh, this time he says if I fight this monster, referring to Antonius. I'd recognize his name when it's spelled, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But he's referring to Antonius as the monster, which is great. Oh, that was good. I cannot wait to loop that over and over and over and over again, because I've had that song stuck in my head permanently for like 3 months, and now I can listen to it over and over again. Okay, Little Wolf. Okay, yeah, I don't have too much to say after that song. I did really like the contrast of, you've got Telemachus's more flowy and higher, more tinkly, for lack of a better word, instruments and instrumentals. And then Antonius comes in and he's very deep and he's got that almost buzzing sensation in the background, and there's two very different musical languages for the two of them. I will reiterate, I have no idea what I'm actually talking about when it comes to music. I have watched a few other reaction videos where people who actually know what they're talking about watch Epic or other music things, and I did a few years of playing, like 10 years ago. But I'm not a musical person myself. I'm just trying to recognize the different things from a storytelling perspective. So I am probably using the wrong lingo and the wrong jargon for the music related things, but I hope I'm getting what I mean across. Anyway, Little Wolf time.
Fight, little wolf, fight, wanna entertain me. Bite, little wolf, bite, let's see how you take this. Strike, little wolf, strike, wanna be a man then. Fight, little wolf, fight, little wolf, fight. You've made your worst mistake here. Might be your last one too. You'll have run out of bones to break when you and I are through.
Ooh, and Antonius's voice is so good. Everyone's voice in this musical is so good. And he's got like quite a beat and a drum beat in the background, which Telemachus didn't have as much. Like, it was, Antonius and the Suitor's beat is much lower, whereas Telemachus's beat was much higher and more pling-plongy. So it's like that different, you know, the Telemachus's voice and instrumentals are a lot higher, because he's younger and he's more innocent, whereas the deeper, darker ones are more like intimidating.
I'll teach you all the lessons your daddy never could.
There's definitely like I got distracted by the instrument, listening to the instruments more than lyrics there for a second, but there's like a drum beat in the background. I'm trying to pick what specific instruments belong to people, and I'm wondering if that drum beat, but there's also some strings going on, so that could be Telemachus maybe? I don't know. I'm not hugely up to date on what all of the what instruments belong to what characters.
All the lessons your daddy never could. This cruel world doesn't give out presents just for being good. So fight, little wolf, fight, wanna entertain me.
There's a very which I think I mentioned before, that kind of electric tone, which, interestingly, electric guitar is Odysseus's instrument when he's being the monster, right? So that, and like the more, I can't remember all the rules, but there's that electric going on in the background, which I think, connects with Odysseus's electric guitar when he's being monstrous, maybe?
Fight, little wolf, fight. Let's see how you take this. Strike, little wolf, strike. Wanna be a man, then fight, little wolf, fight, little wolf, fight. Or die, little wolf, die. Don't you know it's vital? Fly, little wolf, fly. Or because you had to. Try, little wolf, try. Run away before you die, little wolf, die, little wolf, die.
There's definitely, like, lots of drums, and there's, like, that ching, the cymbal clashing thing is going on. And it's kind of building, which is really, really fun. And then you got, the backing vocals of the suitors, and then Antonius, I think, in the front. Ooh. Ooh.
Need some help?
I was gonna say, that sounded like, what's the, I forget the name, but the stop time, thingy. And I was like, Athena's coming, and then it hit. Yeah, anyway. Quick speed, quick thought. Quick thought, that's what it is.
Need some help?
But it's slightly different vibes to Odysseus.
What's going
Hello,
on
Athena!
here?
Is your plan to stand around? Cause I suggest you fight back.
She sounds good.
Uppercut him.
Ooh.
Now.
How did I do that? This time now moving slow.
No, I just made your thoughts quick.
Quick thought, yeah.
So sick.
Oh, that's cool. That's so much fun. I don't have much to say about that, but yeah, again, I really love the youth you get from Telemachus. I want to listen to that whole bit again. Hold on.
Stand around.
What's going on here?
Is your plan to stand around? Cause I suggest you fight back.
I don't know how.
Uppercut him.
And I love that delivery on the I don't know how. It's just, he's like, again, he's so desperate to be able to prove himself, but he doesn't know how to start because he's not had anyone to show him, and he doesn't think he's ready, but he knows things aren't right.
Now.
Whoa. How did I do that? This time now moving slow.
No, I just made your thoughts quick.
Curious about why Athena's showing up now, like in a story-wise thing, because in the book she just kind of, I can't remember how exactly it went down, but she went and she was like, guys, we should let Odysseus go, and then she went and buddied up with Telemachus for a bit. I guess she kind of has been like, he's ready now, maybe?
It's so sick.
Alright now, let's try this again. I've no respect for bullies, those who impose their will.
I missed Athena!
I've seen plenty enough to truly understand this kind of filth. Let's teach this dog
the-
a lesson in front of
There's an electric guitar or something going on.
one young wolf has a larger heart than all these men combined.
Are the drums Telemachus? Because there was like the piano and the drums at the same time. I'm not sure. I feel like I should know what Telemachus's instrument is.
Little wolf fight, show them that you've got some fight. Little wolf fight, take advantage now and strike. Little wolf strike, don't go down without a fight. Little wolf fight, little wolf get up and fight. Oh, maybe I pushed you too hard.
Wow.
Ow. Go back and cry in your corner. Make sure your mother hears. If she won't choose a man to adorn her, will bring blood and tears.
Okay, we're in quick thought.
Tell me, Athena, why you came
That
to
was
my
high.
aid.
this recording is... should I keep going? Yeah, let's keep going. We can fit all of them in. It might be a bit of a long video, but that's okay. Yes, okay. I don't have that much to say about that one. I love songs that have a beat, so they're like, fight little wolf, do 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 do. That was, I love that so much. It's great. And I missed Athena, and she's back. Let's go.
I had a friend before and he was a lot like...
She's calling him a friend. That's improvement. Cause we had, that's one thing I've been thinking of from, like, the one lyric I know from God Games, where she refers to Telemachus as a friend, where in My Goodbye, she says, you're not looking for a mentor, I'm not looking for a friend, but now she's referring to Odysseus as a friend. I'm assuming she's talking about Odysseus. And then later in God Games, she refers to Telemachus as a friend.
Like you, I helped him. I had a friend before and he was a lot like you.
I wonder why.
Fight through war, but he had his demons too, and then we grew apart.
Because it's been like 10 years, no, 8, depending on how the timeline works. It's been, 8 to 10 years since Odysseus and Athena had their breakup song.
Then his light went dark. Then his light went dark.
That was the lyric. First of all, the way she delivered that was gorgeous. Secondly, then his light went dark. She's talking about, like, that Odysseus, his light went dark. He lost the spark. He's no longer a warrior of the mind. He became the monster, which also Athena was kind of pushing towards a little bit. So Athena's character development I'm enjoying, which is a little bit not quite accurate to the source material, because she's a goddess. So, I mean, I have thoughts about adaptations of the Greek gods, but I'm not going to get into them right now.
And so I thought maybe if I'd made a different call, maybe if I hadn't missed it all, maybe.
She's regretful, because she said in My Goodbye, one day maybe you'll understand. But now she's the one who regrets it.
He'd be fine.
She's blaming herself?
We'd unwind. Maybe if I help another soul, maybe if I helped you reach your goal, life could be that bright. I could sleep at night.
That was a long lyric that went quite high. Hold on, let me listen.
Be that bright. I could sleep at night.
It's like you think you reach the top and then she goes a bit higher. I'm like, okay, cool.
Athena, I don't know who your friend is.
Ooh,
I don't.
ooh, that was a fun introduction of new instruments. That sounds almost like Polity's Arms Open, which is probably intentional. Open Arms, I should say.
Athena.
He really does sound quite a lot like Jay, which is great.
I don't know who your friend is. I don't know what he's like, but my time with you has been splendid. The best day of my.
Yeah, okay, I'm distracted. I think this instrument in the background is what Telemachus' instrument is, and it I don't know what it's called, but it's like the plucky. If I remember, I'll put a picture up. But it's almost a mix of strings and then Polity's, because Polity's had like the I can't remember what he had, but it's a mix between Odysseus and Polity's, which I think is perfect for Telemachus, because Telemachus, I was kind of expecting Telemachus to almost take the same role Polites did in that Greet the World with Open Arms, but a little more balanced. So I love the instrumental choice for Telemachus.
I don't know what he's like, but my time with you has been splendid. The best day of my life, cause I got in a fight and I didn't die. I've never felt strong before. You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more.
Oh yeah, that's the legendary thing, isn't it? But I just wanna. I'm listening to these instruments.
With you has been splendid. The best day of my life, cause I got in a fight and I didn't die. I've never felt strong before.
Because we've got Athena's piano, and then we've got whatever Telemachus's instrument is, which I've got an instrument in mind, which I feel like it might be, but I don't know what it's called. If I remember, yeah, again, like, if I remember, I'll put a picture up, and, I'll try and find what it is before I edit this.
You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more. And so I think maybe if life wasn't spent as planned, maybe it's time that you lend a hand. I don't think you mind if not.
That's from something, is it?
I don't think you mind. If not his friend, then mine. Maybe to fall is to learn one way. Maybe it's all gonna turn out great. I know we'll be fine. I know it's light, you'll find.
You're a good kid.
Aww.
Thanks.
I feel like there was a lot of instrumental stuff going on in that I didn't quite pick up on, but I probably will when I inevitably loop this 500 times and also listen to the rest of the musical in context with it. Alright. Odysseus time, how's he doing in Paradise? Very interested to see what the take on Calypso and his relationship is going to be, because I was very interested to see how Jay would do Odysseus and Circe, and I really liked how they did it. While it isn't really accurate to the original, Odysseus being like, no, I'm loyal to Penelope, I think works well with the themes of the original. One day I might go into a full in-depth ramble about the Odyssey and various different adaptations of Greek mythology. But yeah, I really liked how Epic dealt with Circe. Interested to see how it's gonna fare with Calypso, because 7 years is a long time to be stuck on an island with someone who really, really likes you when you just want to get home to your wife. Let's listen to it, shall we? Ooh.
Old friend, it's been 10
Okay, so she's going back to find...
years since I last saw you.
Remember me. I am the infamous Odysseus.
Let's see where you've been. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon the
On
sin.
the wrong move and you're done for. Anything like
Song of past romance. I see the. We won't take more suffering from you.
Oh, that was so good!
drown in your sorrow and fears.
It's not finished yet. Ooh, that was so good. Just the way that they wove, like, jammed into each other. It wasn't smooth. It was very much like do. Almost like Athena's flipping through a book to try and catch up.
I have to see her.
But we'll die.
Wait, why are we listening to this again? Why? I was ready to just start going into Thunderbringer there.
Odysseus, where did you go?
She sounds so good.
I swore that you were dead when you washed up on my aisle. Did you know you talk in your sleep? Tell me though, who's Penelope?
She's my wife.
Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here. Just you and me, my dear, my love for life. Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
I'm what you want here, I'm what you need here. Just you and me, my love in paradise. Now till the end of time. From here on out, you're mine. All mine.
Ooh, yeah, she sounds real pretty, but I'm not liking what she's saying. Also, I liked that when Odysseus broke in with that, like, I'm not your man, he kind of cut through her, and it wasn't a duet, it wasn't like, or it wasn't in harmony and matching her. Hold on, let me go back and listen to it again.
Anyway,
My wife.
I love this long pause and the anyway.
anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here. Just you and me, my dear, my love for life. Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
Because Calypso's very like do 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 do. She's boopy, you know, boopy. Whereas Odysseus comes in with the I'm not your man. And oh, actually, that's how did I not realize it?
To bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
I'm what you want here.
It's almost a reprise of I'm Just a Man, right? It's not quite. Because I'm just a man.
Climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
He goes down at the end. Because usually, I think when he does I'm Just a Man, it's I'm just a man. That probably sounded horrible. But I feel like it goes up. But here he's like, I'm not your man. And he goes down. Which kind of, I think, represents where his mind is at. And he's not doing great. And he's not listening to what she's saying. He's just kind of breaking in and being like, no, please don't. I don't want that. I'm not your man. But he's so tired.
I'm what you need here. Just you and me, my love in paradise.
I feel like this is going to be one of those songs that's such a bop that I want to loop, but then when you listen to the lyrics, it's really concerning.
Now till the end of time. From here on out, you're mine. All
Yeah, no,
mine.
I could kill you where you stand.
Okay, he's coming in with more energy here.
I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
Oh, handsome, you may try, but last I checked, goddesses can't die.
Goddess.
Ooh, and the do-do-do-do-do-do with the introduction of the musical, and he's like realized, and the delivery on Goddess is like that shock and disbelief and fear.
But last I checked, goddesses can't die.
Goddess.
Again, like the delivery is just, what am I into? What?
You're adorable. Bow down now to the immortal color.
This reminds me of 6. Yeah, I can't remember the which one it was, but Catherine of Aragon? No, not that one, but one of the songs it's reminding me of.
Goddess.
You're adorable. Bow down now to the immortal Calypso, here to entertain.
Calypso.
Bow down now to the immortal Calypso, here to entertain. But fear not, I bring no pain, 'cause
Oh, she's so intimidating and terrifying.
we got all we could want here, all we could need here. Under my spell, we're stuck in paradise. No one.
I love that the do 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 do, like the blippiness faded away when Odysseus realized just how much trouble he was in, and then it's come back and now she's being more playful.
Can come or go. My island stays unknown.
No, I don't belong.
Come or go. My island stays unknown.
He cuts in before she finishes. He's like breaking in desperately.
No, I don't belong here. There's something wrong.
Oh, he's singing her song now. Was he doing that before? I don't think he was singing her song before. Hold on, let me go back.
I know I could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
Oh, handsome, you made I know.
No, I don't belong here. There's
Yeah, he's singing her song
I
now.
won't be drawn to.
Because he wasn't singing her song before, but now he's...
Not till the end of time. There is no way.
You're mine, all mine.
Ooh, she's terrifying.
7 years she's kept you trapped out of your control. Time can take a heavy toll.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Odysseus?
Ooh.
All I hear are screams.
Oh man. Oh, he does not sound good. 7 years of crying on the beach, right? Goodness, that he sounds broken. Like, and just seeing that in the same song, right? He's beforehand he's singing with her. He's singing against her, and then he's singing with her with a strong voice. But now,
Odysseus?
All I hear are screams.
and he's doing the underworld
Odie,
reprise,
get away from
and there's no backing really. There's like a chorus of something. I'm not sure if that's from Calypso or from Athena or from the haunting of his crew. But there's just this ominous humming.
All I hear are screams.
Odie, get away from the ledge.
Oh
You
boy.
don't know what I've gone through.
And there's plucking strings, which is the guitar, which is Odysseus's instrument, but it's not strumming, it's plucking. It's representing, I guess, how, like, torn, like, stretched thin and just broken he is. And I'm not even talking about the lyrics, but oh boy, and she's calling him Odie.
Away from the ledge.
You don't know what I've gone through. You don't know what I've sacrificed. Every comrade I long knew. Every friend, I saw them die. And
I need to see. Yeah, I need this to be an animation or on. Yeah, it's good. Jorge is a good singer.
comrade I long knew. Every friend, I saw them die. And all I hear are screams.
Find you, come back.
There's something so empty about this, and I think it is like the lack of instruments and the lack of backing voices, and like the all I hear was screams in the Underworld song that was accompanied with the crew and the ghosts of the crew, right? But here it's just empty and alone, and there's nothing, and it just feels so
I
empty.
saw them die, and all I hear are
Find
screams.
you, come back inside, dear love of my life. Come back to paradise. I know your life's been hard. I'll stay inside of your heart.
All I hear are
I
screams.
love you, my dear. I love our time here. Life would be so much
Just
worse
let
if
me
you
close
had
my
died. Please
eyes.
stay away from harm.
Oh, I'm not getting all of these lyrics. I might have to listen to this a few times, but oh boy!
To paradise. I know your life's been hard.
He's not singing with her again.
All I hear are
I
screams.
love you, my dear. I love our time here. Life would be so much
Just
worse
let
if
me
you
close
had
my
died. Please
eyes.
stay away from harm. Stay in my open arms.
Oh, she did not! She said, stay in my open arms. Ooh.
Please stay away from harm. Stay in my open arms.
Did we need to do that? Did we need that?
Stay in my open arms.
Did we really need? I can hear Polites singing Open Arms, Eurylochus singing How Much Longer, and I think... Oh no, Anticlea singing Waiting. That's what it is. Is everyone haunting him?
He needs my help.
That was insane. There was a lot going on. I'm not quite sure how to break that one down. Yep. Okay, so it very well, so well portrayed his mental state, and just the change from him loudly singing against and with Calypso to like the emptiness with no instrument. I'm gonna listen through that whole last bit again, I think. It's that desperate cry for Athena. Oh, whew.
He needs my help.
That's insane. I'm not quite sure how to process that one. I'm gonna have to loop that one, listen to that one a few times, because there was a lot going on in there that was really good. And again, like, you've got the layering of all of the crew and the people he's lost haunting him, and then the way he's just crying out over it. And then you've got very minimal instrumentals with the plucking of the guitar and then like ambient ocean sounds and stuff. And yep, okay. That was, I feel like I just need to sit here for a bit. I'm not ready for the next song, goodness. But also, I should have split this video. This is going to be a really long video. I might still split the video. We'll see. You'll know when it comes out, because me talking here will probably be in a second video if there's two. Okay, God Games. I'm not quite sure. I'm ready for a break and just to have some fun, funky God Olympian shenanigans. Let's do it.
Father, God King, rarely do I ask for favors. Now I'm knocking on your door with hopes to save a friendship with one who's a prisoner far from.
Oh, that's fun. That was cool.
Home, Odysseus.
Divine intervention, is that what you seek? To untie apprehensions that were placed on that
He always sounds so good.
You are playing with thunder for a man full of shame, but if he's worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game? Convince each of them.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
And I'll release him.
Who's them?
Apollo! Hephaestus! Aphrodite! Ares! Hera! Or me? What do you say?
Great.
Very well. All right.
Groovy. Bring it.
My analytical brain is starting to turn off, but I like how the different deliveries for how we said all of their names, and just this building crescendo of like whoa, and the background music. It's great. It's very epic. Oh, this is bouncy. This is bouncy. It's good. It suits Apollo, and the voice is really good.
Bring it.
Apollo, you all know I'm a fan of catchy songs. So with so many sirens gone, I think Cody's in the wrong. They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now they'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse.
If that's true, release him.
That was quick.
Hephaestus!
Ooh, the tinking. Ooh, I like this. I really didn't pay much attention to Apollo's music, but with Hephaestus, there's like this plinky plunk tink 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 in the background, which is like the forges and stuff.
Even is forged, why should I give in my support?
Ooh.
He's not.
Whoever voices Hephaestus sounds amazing.
Trust is not given, is forged. Why should I give in my support? He sacrificed his own cohort.
Did you forget they failed to listen? He was betrayed and then imprisoned. But if you make the
Oh,
right
the ding 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 with the like forgery sounds in the background sounds so good.
decision, he can still build a future with those who miss him.
Fine, release him.
It's going pretty easy, well so far.
You're a little high and mighty. Odysseus claims to love his mother, but let her die of a broken heart. He was busy fighting, more like busy spiting. The Cyclops let him feel the pain that his mother felt and wrought. Wait!
Ooh, quick thought.
Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena? These old tricks?
Ares?
Ares!
Ooh, that was interesting. There was Athena's tune, but with a different instrument? Or like, yeah, what's going on here? It's like held back almost, which works really well because it feels like Ares is doing something, like holding her back or doing something to her.
Ares!
What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Saga.
What is that instrument? That sounds really cool. And it's also playing Athena's theme with what I'm assuming is Ares' instrument,
Didn't even try to kill her.
Which-
hides inside.
which I like because they're both war gods,
I know
right?
what horse to get the job done. Never handles things up front, but that it can
And
wait
some
like
more
it's
drums
time.
coming in. There we go. Ooh,
Hold your tongue now.
what was that?
His son's my friend.
There it is. His son's my friend.
Hold your tongue now. His son's my friend. And tell your lover that a broken heart can mend. You want more bloodshed, then set him free to get back to his homestead.
Yep, there was some bloodshed. Yep, that's very true.
Release him.
Hera.
Hey, baby.
So many heroes, so many tales. Give me one good reason why you should prevail. He's got the mind of a genius. Try harder. He's pretty skilled with words. You can do better than that. He's kind of funny.
Never once has he cheated on his wife. Release him.
Okay, but does that mean what's been happening with Calypso then? I guess it's not really by choice, if anything has been going on. Okay.
I've played your game and won. Release him.
You dare to defy me, to make me feel shame. No one beats me. No one wins my game. Thunder, bring her through.
Ooh, the gravel.
Bring her, show her I'm the judgment call.
Ooh, I like, because in Thunderbringer itself, it's much more upbeat and like, he's just having fun, you know? Having a fun, it's not serious. But now, when Athena has essentially undermined him in front of all of the Olympians, it's a lot gravelly and darker and more serious. And his voice. Ooh.
Is she dead?
What did he do to her? Warrior of the Mind tune coming back.
Oh, please let him go.
boy. Well, the answer is gonna be yes, because he does get home eventually, if it's gonna follow what happens in the original. But that was so good. I did not expect Love in Paradise to take the turn that it did, but it took a turn, and yep. Yeah, I don't have that much more to say, but that was really good, and this recording is now an hour long for like 20 minutes of content, so yeah, I'll have fun editing that. But thank you for watching it, if you did watch it. If you're new to the channel, I'm trying to do more, trying to figure out what I'm doing with the channel. Currently watching The Expanse, if you're interested to do that. Yeah, thank you for watching. It was a lot of fun, and now I'm just gonna go and put these on loop for a bit, I think, because they're so good. Okay, thanks for watching. You guys head off, grab a drink, get a snack, take a nap, go for a walk, go and do something that's not on YouTube, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!